Generally, you'll be able to feel the speed of the car with anything more than above 200 horsepower. Volkswagen's Golf GTI, for example, has upwards of 245 horsepower. Cars with power ratings above 300 horsepower will usually be serious performance vehicles, and modern supercars will have more than 500 horsepower. Lexus SC400. Lexus has a long history of making great cars, and both the SC300 and the SC400 serve as testaments to this heritage. Specifically, the SC400 stands out as a particular example of a sports car done right by Lexus. It was in production for several years and came with an attractive spec sheet, as well as Lexus' bulletproof reputation for reliability. This coupe came with a 4.0-liter V8 that produced a healthy 250 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. There is also something to be said about this car's looks. Despite the subjectivity associated with beauty, the SC400 has definitely withstood the test of time. Pick one of these up today on AutoTrader for a reasonable price of $7,000. 2006 Ford Mustang GT. The newest generation of Mustangs are beloved for their more refined handling and power, but their older siblings are still capable of bringing their share of enjoyment to those with a need for speed. The 2006 Mustang GT is one of those eager-to-please cars that are now at a price where it can be accessed by almost anyone in the market. The car's 4.6-liter V8 makes 300 horsepower and 320 pound-feet of torque, modest but still stout numbers. Best of all, the Mustang may in fact have the largest selection of aftermarket parts in the automotive world, so there are endless possibilities with what can be done to this car. According to car gurus, you can find one today trading for as low as $7,000. 1997 Porsche Boxster. Everyone knows the Porsche Boxster is a great, well-balanced, mid-engine sports car. Despite this, the car has garnered somewhat of a reputation as a hairdresser's car. In this writer's opinion, that reputation is wholly unwarranted. The Boxster is fundamentally a formula for an engaging and fun driving experience, especially when equipped with Porsche's fantastic 6-speed manual. What you get is a top-down, mid-engine ride on 4 wheels that will leave those V8 snobs in the dust through corners. The aftermarket potential for this roadster is also insane, as evident if you have ever been to a track day with one of these. All it will cost to get into one of these today, according to AutoTrader, is about $7,500. Mercedes E55 AMG. If you are a car enthusiast, chances are you are a fan of AMG. Unfortunately, the AMG badge comes with a heavy premium if you are buying new. If you are not, however, you definitely have options if you're trying to keep the price under $10,000. Let me present to you the E55 AMG, your solution to the lack of German horsepower in your life. This car comes with a massive supercharged V8, generating a ridiculous 469 horsepower and even more absurd 516 pound-feet of torque. All of that power can be yours for a small fraction of this car's original MSRP. A look through both AutoTrader and Car Guru shows several cars from 2000 to 2004 going for between $7,000 and $9,000. Easily the most insane horsepower to dollar ration on this list. Corvette C4. The Corvette is the pinnacle of American sports cars. Supercars like the Ford GT aside, the Corvette is the relatively affordable go-to for anyone looking for sleek styling paired with a rumbling V8. Not to mention the cool factor of having the partial top-down feature most Corvettes have. Therefore, the Corvette C4 presents the perfect value proposition of car enthusiasts on a budget. Weighing less than 3,300 pounds, and equipped with the same 5.7-liter V8 found in that era's Z28, this car also made 300 horsepower and 335 pound-feet of torque. All of this could be yours today for a fraction of the C4's original price tag. A quick stroll through Car Guru shows several later model Corvette C4s going for under $8,000, so act today. Pontiac GTO. General Motors has a storied history of great American V8s, going all the way back to the original muscle car era of the late 1960s. Since then, GM has kept the tradition alive with a continual stream of affordable, big power muscle cars like the 2006 Pontiac GTO. The GTO came with a massive 6.2-liter naturally aspirated V8 that made a cool 400 horsepower. This car was an ode to the original 1960s-era GTO and definitely lived up to the name. Nowadays, the GTO has reached a price point where many enthusiasts can easily get their hands on a cheap V8. Clean examples of the GTO can frequently be found on AutoTrader for about $9,000. 2000 Chevy Camaro Z28. The Z28 has long been one of the most coveted among the diverse range of Camaros. So the 2000 Camaro Z28 is a fantastic option for those who want a piece of GM heritage. This car also can be built up like Legos, so if you want a track car or a drag strip special, look no further. The car itself weighs less than 3,500 pounds while being powered by a typically massive 5.7-liter V8. This massive engine provides the car with just over 300 horsepower and 335 pound-feet of torque. Those are pretty good numbers for a car that is nearly 20 years old now. Especially where its value has gone in today's saturated market, because Auto Trader has cars with relatively low miles going for about $9,500. Definitely snag one of these up if you are at all interested in cheap muscle. 2008 Charger SRT8. More Mopar. SRT has garnered a good reputation for fun, fast, high horsepower cars, and their rendition of the Dodge Charger is no different. Boasting a classic, big block American V8, this Charger is a definite contender for the fastest car under $10,000. The SRT8 sends power exclusively to the rear wheels and a lot of it. This car's massive 6.1-liter V8 makes 425 horsepower and 420 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy may be an issue, but luckily with the car's price tag, you can pass along those savings to your gas bill. According to car gurus, this 10-year-old Charger can now be had for not much under $10,000. Not the cheapest car on the list, but definitely one of the most powerful. If you enjoyed this video, kindly press the like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe with notifications on, so that you don't miss out on videos like this. Thank you for watching.